He told me he used to come to the gym and you'd be outside, sleep in front of the gym, in front of the door.
Yeah, I used to run from I go to school, and then from school, I go straight to the gym. Don't tell my grandma or nothing. Just go straight to the gym. And the gym was closed. The gym didn't even, I used to get out of school probably 3 o'clock, and the gym didn't open till like 4:30. I'd just be outside just sleeping on the front of the gym, just waiting. Police grabbed me before, like, get up. Think I'm just out here just grab me, like, what you doing out here? I'm waiting on the gym.
All for a reason.
Yeah.
All for a reason.
Coach always told me that drilled in my head, it doesn't matter what's going on. If you believe that you can do something, then you can do it. Like, no matter what. I don't care if it seems like it's too far away. If you keep driving to be that in life, whatever you want to be, then you can be it. That's what made me. That's what my coach drilled in my head. Like, no matter what's going on, I don't care if it seems like it's impossible. If 10 people telling you you can't do it, all you need is yourself to believe in yourself and continue to work towards that goal, and you definitely gonna get it. It may not be now, it may not be in a week, nor a year, but you can get there once you stay focused. Like, when you know you got something like a big task in front of you, you don't really want to play with it because you don't want to have that, like, at the end of the day, like, I know I could have did better.
Right, no doubt.
You know what I mean? Like me, I'd rather, like, I'm more so like, I don't want to be in the scene, like, I don't want to be sane and stuff like no more. I don't want to be like, have that target on my back. You know what I mean? So I like to play, like, lay low and things like that, and like chill for the most part. Be with people that's gonna be with me day in, day out. You know what I mean? I don't hang with no big group, no big entourage and things like that. I really hang with, like, a selective few.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
sure.
So I actually came from, like, the group home and things like that. So I was fighting a lot. You know, I was fighting a lot because I was the new kid on the block. My uncle seen me fighting outside of the house, and he took me to the boxing gym. And I just continued to go there because I was getting the love in the gym that I wasn't getting at home and stuff like that. So I just continued with the gym. It wasn't even about, like, boxing. It was just like, it was other kids there. It was like father figures like Calvin, Kenny, and things like that, and my coach Matt. But it was just the love that I had for them and the other kids, and that's what drive me, like, to stay in the sport. Once I get them guys out of there, I'm gone.
Is that right? So let's say like 30-ish, something like that? Why do you want to get out so soon? Just make the money and just go?
It's about, I want to just help people that's coming behind me. I feel as though that's more important. Future.
Is that why you got Lamont Peterson and Anthony on this card?
They was before me, but yeah, they're trying to do my good deeds.
Why is that important?
I feel as though it's something that is installed in me, just loyalty. I feel as though that's something that people missing out here. I feel as though if you're in a position to help somebody, help them for the right reason. But when it's time to really bite down, you know, I know how to bite down and shut everything off. As I was, you know, continuing to fight, it was like I was doing it out of love, like the love I had for the sport. It wasn't like what I can become or things like that. I just loved the gym. I loved my coaches. I loved the other kids that was in there. So I really was so much loving. I was so much in love with the sport. You know, then I got a little older and saying that I can make money out of it. You know, I can actually make a big career out of it. So that's when it started getting like a job. You know, and so that's when I started taking it more serious, because I know that, you know, if I was, you know, took it more serious, then I can, you know, become big. You know, and another thing that, you know, the guys that was coming before me, I was seeing, like, in the gym, you know, it was my coach telling them, like, make sure y'all stay out the streets and things like that. So I was seeing, like, both sides, you know, guys that was in the streets, and, you know, my coaches yelling at them, telling them to stay out the streets. and them getting killed, And one of them was my coach's son, who started me off. So I knew like if I had 1 feet in the streets, then and 1 street in boxing, it wouldn't have been good, So my main focus was to stay focused in the gym, so I wouldn't be able to, don't gotta worry about the street. Everybody needs somebody, even people that's, think they tough and things like that. Everybody needs somebody. I feel as though once you have guidance in life, you need guidance in life, period. You can't just live off of, yourself or, going off of what you think was best for you. You always gotta have an opinion, have people in your corner that's, showing you, the ropes inside and outside. That's what I had. I had people that was older than me that was telling me like, stay focused. You can become as big as you want. And that was my coach. My coach, no matter what was going on, my coach will always tell me, you can be big as you want. All you gotta do is just stay in the gym, stay focused, and it's gonna work out. And I seen both sides. I seen my coach yell at guys and tell them stay out the streets, and then I seen myself where so he telling me what to do and stay in the gym. And we're here now. So I just think that the kids, or not kids, just people in Prairie that's want to be something in life need guidance. That's all.
To be honest, I work out to better myself. It's never to fight towards that opponent, because that opponent can change his style of fighting. But I just train to better myself. That's it. And when we go into the ring, it's just like you gotta adapt to whatever that guy bringing.
I think that's important for me to go back to the city so other guys can see that I'm just the same as them. I'm human, I worked hard to get where I'm at today. I wasn't brought up off of love and things like that. I wasn't brought up off of like having 2 moms. Both of my parents in my household. I was raised by my grandmother, and at a certain period of time, she started leaving the house. So I was basically raised myself till I got to the gym. So then my coach took over. So it was so much of me just loving the sport, and being around other kids that I was just happy to be able to box. So I was always humble. I would just, even now, I'd be humble, because that's who I am. I just love the sport.